Hi, I'm Kim Fewer, and my student number is 2007-57474. Hi parents and guardians. Today I will be talking to you about the topic of plastic surgery. Have you ever heard anyone who said throughout their life, "I wish I could afford plastic surgery so I could fix a little here and there"? As long as I've been watching television and reading magazines, I've been viewing what people think women and men should look like. But what happens when it goes too far? When children are told by society what their bodies should look like? Do they understand what they see is not real? Does this affect them farther down the line during their lives? Now, I'm sure people will question it and suggest that it's just a matter of establishing a line between society's views and your own moral beliefs. But is it really that simple? According to a medical dictionary, plastic surgery is a surgery that modifies or improves the appearance of a physical feature, irregularity, or a defect. Some people may consider it helpful, while others may believe it can only cause more harm than good. Though it can be helpful, and many times necessary, when it's done strictly for cosmetic reasons, is it teaching a positive self-image to children and people of every age? Cosmetic surgery has become much more prominent over the past decade, and has seen its fair share of ups and downs. It's no longer something that is done secretively, and has become a very common topic on television for reality TV shows such as Extreme Makeover and on sitcoms and dramas like Nip Tuck. We see more than our fair share of advertisements with female models that are frighteningly thin with large breasts and perfect features. Even the male models have perfectly toned bodies and chiseled jawlines. In many cases, those perfect specimens were achieved by cosmetic surgeons and airbrushing. In reality, real women have curves and childbearing hips, but this image is rarely reflected in the media. If children continue to be subjected to unrealistic images shown on TV and in magazines, what will it do for their self-image and self-esteem when they cannot live up to what is expected? It seems highly unlikely that children will feel good about themselves when these images and surgeries are being pushed in their faces at such a young age. By the time they reach their teenage years, when self-image is extreme importance in their lives, they have difficulty coping if they don't fit the mold. Many teenagers, particularly girls, turn to plastic surgery when they don't feel they are pretty enough or thin enough. There are many doctors who will not take into consideration that these teenagers are still developing, and that surgeries should not be done at this time. Girls develop hips, breasts, and thighs. Boys grow tall and expand their shoulders and arms. And of course, both may experience acne at one time or another. These are a normal part of growing up and will change in time. At the time, though, we may not believe it's normal to experience these things, but it's natural. When seeing these perfect young adults on TV and in magazines who may or may not have had plastic surgery, but do have the advantage of having professional makeup artists, hairstylists, trainers, and airbrushing, it's hard to distinguish between fact and fantasy. The impressionable teenage brain could be very easily feel that they must look like the people they see on TV, and try in any way possible to emulate their bodies. These unrealistic images portrayed in society needs to be eliminated from television and magazines. If we don't alter what is shown, we will never be able to have a realistic view of what is acceptable. Everyone is unique and special in many different ways. Our differences should be embraced and not changed. The idea that we should be all fit, skinny, and beautiful and made up each day is an idea that's very misguided. In conclusion, parenting children in a way that teaches them to love themselves the way they are seems to be the best method to incorporating reality into their lives. Reality TV, which emphasizes major cosmetic surgeries to fulfill fantasies, need to be cut out completely in all forms, as it creates a false reality for people of every age, especially children. Hopefully when kids grow up, they will know the difference between fact and fiction, and will also learn that there is more to life than just good looks. Thank you.